Right. Howdy, howdy. How's it going? Howdy, howdy. How's it going? All right. Sorry if y'all heard a little echo there. I'm doing a small check while we're getting ready. I had a rough tech issue yesterday, and I'll explain that here in a second. Oh, okay. And it looks like not everything's quite set up, but it's close enough. So the week ended, right? Played Star Citizen with the boys on Friday night. It was a good time. Saturday rolls around, and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna get my errands done. We're gonna take it easy. Gonna play some games later. All right. So while I'm doing errands and stuff, we're gonna update to Windows 11 finally, I guess, and see if that improves performance, things like that. My computer could technically update to Windows 11, but it wouldn't because there's like some backup settings you have to have enabled. So I was like, okay, well, I guess these settings haven't been on. I'll turn them on. Try to turn them on, can't. So, all right. Why won't it turn on? And so I start poking around and I figure out that like the format of the hard drive that my boot is set up on is using an old architecture because I had initially taken like a actual hard drive and cloned it to a solid state drive. And then after I figured that out, I found out that like the boot recovery files that signal that the computer is ready for Windows 11 are still on the old hard drive, on a partition of the old hard drive, which I've repurposed. And they're not on the solid state drive that I'd copied everything to. And so I tried to move that partition and it wouldn't let me. And so I was like, well, I'm just going to create, well, I'll explain that in a second. Is it when I touch my eyebrow? I don't know. So we're having some bugs. So it's on that partition of the hard drive, can't move it over. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna create the new boot recovery partition on my solid state drive where local disk C and all that shit is. And I follow the instructions to do that, and in the middle of it, it's like, oops, something went wrong. Reboot your computer. I say, yeah, sure. And I go to reboot my computer, will not boot. When I was following those instructions, somehow all of my boot files gone, up in smoke. My computer no longer remembers how to boot. So, no longer able to boot. And I tried everything. I used multiple boot disks. I used Hirons. I used like Windows repair kits, all kinds of things. Would not work. I needed to do a clean install of Windows. And I ended up copying the solid state drive to a new solid. Well, I didn't clone it, I just copied the files over, did a fresh install of Windows, got everything kind of back up. All this took hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. I think I spent 11 hours getting my computer back up and running Saturday when all I wanted to do was chill out and play some video games. So, currently, my computer is running again. Windows works. There are a few bugs that I've been trying to work through today where like OBS settings all got deleted and files are no longer like pointing in the directions that they need to go. But as far as I can tell, we're rocking and rolling. So, today I'm going to take it easy and we're going to play a little Hitman, World of Assassination. I have never played a Hitman game. And it's always looked fun. I've always wanted to play it. I just hadn't. Holy shit, it's loud. Hold on. Let's see. Audio. That sounds fine to me. Guys, if the audio's not doing it for you, why didn't that work? Okay, there we go. Whale. Okay. Sorry, like I said, I've never played this. So, we're still getting used to it. I'm getting in an encoding error, and I'm not sure why. Oh my goodness, we gotta work out all these new shenanigans. My bitrate looks good. YouTube is struggling. Hold on. Is YouTube back in? Okay. We might have recovered. Hard to tell. Why is my encoding overloaded? I have no dropped frames. I'm gonna look at it on my phone. Guys, if y'all are noticing anything like... If you're noticing anything hinky, let me know. This looks fine on my phone. Alright, whatever. We're just gonna keep rocking and see what happens. So I've been wanting to play this game. It kind of appeals to me. Stealth gameplay, all that jazz. And if y'all don't know, it's the Steam summer sale. So it's on sale. It was like half off. I was like, yeah, now's the time to pull the trigger and get Hitman. So we're going to give this a shot. Nope, I did not mean to do that. Hold on. I'm losing my mind. Okay. Okay. Can I just play? How do I play? Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm noticing some dropped frames. Look, guys, if you see something going on, tell me, let me know, because I don't know why this is happening with all the computer issues I explained a second ago. I mean, could be a bunch of different stuff. Let me look, hold on. Yeah, my bitrate's bad on Twitch, shit.